So everyone in the world has something they don't like. This could be mountains, busy cities, or maybe you don't like heat or cold. There could be several things making you not go to a country, and that's what we'll be looking at today. This is the first part of countries you don't want to go to if you hate some particular things. Starting off with mountains. Many people hate mountains because it's tiring to travel with your cycle, and if you do, you shouldn't go to Bhutan. Bhutan, its area is 98.8% covered with mountains. If you hate mountains and forests, you would probably be depressed after visiting the country, since it's also covered for 70% with forests. However, if you do like mountains, but don't like flat countries, you shouldn't go to Maldives. The highest point there is 5 meters, Tuvalu, highest point 5 meters, and Marshall Islands with 10 meters as highest point. But you're lucky, because these countries will probably vanish in the upcoming years due to climate change. If you hate people who are very direct, don't go to the Netherlands. If the food is not great, they are likely to just say it directly in your face. Yeah, that's how the Dutch are. Now, if you're going on vacation, what's the first requirement when searching for a country? You probably said that it should be hot in the country. If that's true, you really shouldn't go to Russia. It's the coldest country in the world. The lowest temperature recorded was -67.7 degrees Celsius. However, once in Antarctica, it was -89.2 degrees Celsius. If you don't like heat, don't go to Mali. The average annual temperature for Mali is 36 Celsius, and there is about 270 millimeters of rain in a year. It is dry 287 days a year, with an average humidity of 38%. If you hate pollution, consider taking a detour to avoid driving through Bangladesh. 1 cubic meter of air contains 76.9 microgram pollution. Doesn't sound that much? Just believe me, it is. Bangladesh is also not a place for claustrophobic people, with a population density of 1,265 people per square kilometer. If you hate expensive things, and I'm speaking to Dutch people in particular, don't go to Switzerland. $5 for a bottle of water, $8 for a sandwich, $60 for a night in the cheapest hotel, $160 for a night in an okay hotel, and you can easily spend $200 on a meal.
Oh my God!
Just like Norway, which is also expensive. Also, don't bother going to the United Kingdom and Scandinavia if you hate bad weather. The weather is mostly rainy. If you hate ice, Iceland and Finland are perfect. Now, this is actually the other way around of hating something, but if you love McDonald's, don't go to Albania. They have exactly 0 McDonald's per capita. If you don't like flying or airports, the United States is not made for you. The United States has the most airports in the world, with over 15,000 airports. If you don't like earthquakes, well, no one does of course, but don't go to Japan. There are 1,500 earthquakes in the country each year. If you are strictly against democracy, India is not the place for you. Over 1.3 billion people eligible to vote. Now, if you have an allergy for flowers, the Netherlands is the worst. These are some pictures of how it looks at spring. The Netherlands is also the largest exporter of flowers in the world. Australia has the highest percentage of people who play recreational sports, with over 60% of its population participating in sports. Rather eating in a fast food restaurant than sporting? The United States had over 243,000 fast food restaurants in 2020. This is more than double the number of fast food restaurants in the second-ranked country, China, which had around 111,000 fast food restaurants in the same year. Other countries with a high number of fast food restaurants include Brazil, Mexico, and the United Kingdom. If you don't like drinking beer, avoid Germany. Germany is known for its high-quality beer and is home to over 1,300 breweries. The country also hosts several famous beer festivals, such as Oktoberfest in Munich, which attracts millions of visitors from around the world each year. If you hate deserts, don't go to Libya. 90% is covered with desert. China has the most deserts with 13, followed by Pakistan with 11 and Kazakhstan with 10. Now, this is not something people hate, but more of a recommendation from me to you. Don't go to Venezuela. Although the country is home to these beautiful natural appearances, Venezuela has such a high homicide rate that over 25,000 people die by violent-related causes every year. Now, I'm sorry ladies and gentlemen, but this was already the video of today. I know it's a short one, but I'll promise you there is great content coming your way, with a very long video full of geography about countries. Plenty of reason to subscribe, right? Anyway, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.